And I know that it is putting enormous strains on the resources of the people of Europe. Nobody's been carrying a bigger burden than the people here in Turkey, with 2.5 million refugees. And the people of Jordan and Lebanon, who are also admitting refugees. The fact that they've kept their borders open to these refugees is a signal of their belief in a common humanity. And so we have to, each of us, do our part. And the United States has to step up and do its part. And when I hear folks say that, well, maybe we should just admit the Christians but not the Muslims. When I hear political leaders suggesting that there would be a religious test for which person who's fleeing from a war-torn country is admitted, when some of those folks themselves come from families who benefited from protection when they were fleeing political persecution, that's shameful.
Stand up for Muslims. Go ahead, keep doing it.
It's not who we are. We don't have religious tests to our compassion.
You make me
When
sick.
Pope Francis came to visit the United States and gave a speech before Congress, he didn't just speak about Christians who were being persecuted. He didn't call on Catholic parishes just to admit those who were of the same religious faith. He said, protect people who are vulnerable.
What do I say now?
And so I think it is very important for us right now, particularly those who are in leadership.
Need to go.
Particularly those who
throw in a towel. You're done. You're the worst.
And can be heard. Not to fall into that trap. Not to feed that dark impulse inside of us. You know, I had a lot of disagreements with George W. Bush on policy, but I was very proud after 9/11.
Nobody's even looking at him because
when
he
he
sucks.
was adamant and clear about the fact that this is not a war on Islam. And the notion that some of those who have taken on leadership in his party would ignore all of that.
He's the moron we got representing us.
That's not who we are.
You're just a Muslim lover, and you're a Muslim. Leave.
On this, they